Good God, here we go again. Tuesday, and I'm gonna put my shoes away. We got 14, I think it is. Well, let me get some light. Kind of dark in here. We got put my shoes away. 15 on the schedule today. Well, one of them is a little bit off schedule. Oh, by the way, it's May 17th. I got one customer that's off schedule. We mowed them last week. We're going to fertilize them next week. Pretty wild. You guys should have seen it last Tuesday, I believe. Last Tuesday's vlog. You'll have to look up the date. That customer's yard is amazingly green. So, but I did my invoicing this morning for yesterday's 12 that we did. I got two. I got one to pass out in one paper bill, but she'll pay me next time. So yeah, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 to do. 14th is getting pushed off. One of them's brand new, and then we got the two from yesterday that we didn't do that we're gonna do. So I just put my birds outside. I got my dogs outside. Is my guy here yet? Nope. Peeking out the window. Oh, my guy's not here yet. So yeah, we got that many to do today. And it doesn't get any better tomorrow. It doesn't get any easier. Tomorrow's gonna be a big day also. And then Thursday's a big day. Thursday's like 16 due or something like that. If we get all that done, then Friday we're only going to have like 3 or 4 to do. So Friday will be a rest easy day. But I think it's supposed to rain today or this week or something. Stop eating grass, Manny. Stop it. I think my guy's showing up. I told him to be here at 7:30 and it's 7:15. So I don't know. Lock everything up tighter than a fish's poo nanny. Alright guys, so we're let's go hook up the trailer and let's get the hell out of here. I went to dinner last night. Went to a restaurant, and you know, if I'm gonna go out, I go out and I take the stuff out of the back of my truck because you just never know, man. Even at Walmart, my guy said that he had a yellow garbage can in the back of, or a yellow fuel can, kind of like that one. But no, not that one, but like that one. And said he went to Walmart, and he knows it was there because he moved it when he got to where he was going. He stood it up because it was laying down or whatever, so he moved it in the bed of his truck. He went into the store and he came out, the can was gone. And I mean, there's cameras there and everything, you know. People are ridiculous. God, it has got to rain. I should water my lawn. My lawn. I don't want to water it though. Why would I spend money on that? I don't want to spend money on that. It'll come right back. As soon as we get some rain, it'll look great. There's my birdies. My guard birds. Don't mess with my house now. My guard birds will tear you up. It will get you. Alright man, let's load up. We gotta put the hand blower, the straight gas, the backpack sprayer, the lawn bagger there, and my rake. I gotta get my other rake from him. And that butthead is behind us, following, I guess. I don't know. Shows up with his old lady in the truck, gets out and says, "You want her to clean the house?" What? What? Bring her along and see if she's gonna, see if I want her to be in my house all day? What? I was just about to drive away too. It's 7:40 and he just showed up. What an idiot. Freaking moron. See, I'm really confused because, like, the dude shows up to work, and I mean, I get it. He's his own deal. He's got his own license to work, you know, whatever. But when you show up to work, why would you show up with your chick who's going to sit in a truck all day? Now, I get it. If you're doing your own job or whatever, that's fine. But when you're going to go to work with someone or for someone, why would you do that? So now, through 13 or 14 yards, or whatever the hell it is that I got to do today, this guy is going to follow me to all these yards. And now, granted, they're all real close. And before you ask, you know, have him, why don't you just let her sit in your truck and he can park his truck and, you know, she could just, no. This ain't a freaking, this ain't Uber. Okay, this ain't a taxi. This ain't a limo. This ain't a touring bus. This is nothing of the sort. This is a company vehicle for work, right? I'm not gonna have somebody sitting in my freaking truck all day playing on their phone while I'm working. I mean, I don't... In fact, I'm filing divorce papers for that. Are you kidding me? So, that leaves that option out. So before you ask, that's options off the table. So the next thing is, she's gonna sit in his truck all day with no air conditioning and sit in a black truck and be on her phone all freaking day. All freaking day. We got 13 yards to do. In one neighborhood, we ain't stopping for shit. I'm not stopping for shit. I got 13 yards to do. Then I'll cut his ass free. And if I have time, I'll do mine and my two neighbors. If not today, tomorrow. I just don't understand the lack of professionalism. I don't get the thinking. How do you say, oh, I thought you wanted her to clean your house. You said you wanted somebody once a week, but you don't call ahead. You don't, like, set it up last night. I mean, the girl, I don't think, she's only been in my house, I think, once or twice to use the potty. She doesn't know where any of my cleaning shit is. She doesn't know my dogs. My dogs don't know her. He knows that. No thought process. No, nothing. Just... And then, you know, you guys say to me, well, instead of turning down work, why don't you use your contractor guy and make money off of him? Because of this right here. Because of what he's doing behind my trailer right now with that chick sitting in his truck. I can't do that. The choices that he makes are not the choices that make sense to me. I can't trust my business in the hands of somebody who doesn't think. He doesn't think. If he thought, then he would have called me this morning at 6:30 and said, hey, Kathy's not working today. Want her to come over and clean? Then I would say, well, if you come early enough, we'll see how her and the dogs get along. And I'll have to get all my cleaning supplies ready so she's not rummaging through the house trying to find, you know, spray bleach and towels and rags and stuff like that. But yeah, sure. Why not? She can pass the vacuum, wipe the kitchen down, wipe the bathrooms down, do a little dusting, although there's really not much to dust except like the TVs, you know? And then she can sit her ass on the couch and watch fucking TV all day for all I care. That's fine. If it was set up. But you can't just show up 10 minutes late to work. 10 minutes late to work. On a day that I told them we need to start early because we got a huge day. These 13 or 14 yards that we have to do. I think it's 13. It would be 14 if we didn't have that other guy on the off schedule. But we got 13 yards to do that are good size yards. You know what I mean? I mean, they're good size yards. These aren't small little 30-second bangers. These are good size yards. So we should be able to be done, me and him. If I work him properly, we should be able to be done probably around 1:30, 2 o'clock at the latest with these 13 yards. And then, so I cut him free, and then we go and I'll go and possibly do my neighbor's yard. But it's that lack of thought process, that lack of thinking on his part that tells me that I can't let him get to that next level. He's always just gonna be a bitch. Just a bitch boy doing bitch work for bitch money. So I go, I try, I find, I seek a more responsible person. And what, am I supposed to provide a toilet so she can use the potty? I'll mow all damn day and I won't use the potty. I'll be sweating it all out, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be sipping coffee. I don't, you know what I'm saying? What's she gonna do? Do they have any food? Do they have any drinks for her? Nope. She's gonna be sitting in a hot ass freaking truck all freaking day. You know what? I'm gonna teach them a freaking lesson. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have him park his freaking truck at the community pool and she can sit in it. She's gonna sit in it anyways, but I ain't gonna see it. And my customers ain't gonna see it. Freaking leaking oil ass crap piece of shit truck. That shit's, I'm pissed, man. I really am. I'm pissed off. That's just unbelievable. Disrespect to my business is what it is.
Access granted.
Shut up. See, I'm pissed. Here's the pool area right here. I'm gonna have him park his truck right the freak there. And we're gonna start mowing. 2 down. Like 11 more to go. And then 2 in my neighborhood. For a total of 15. So we got 3 done now. I think the realtor showed up for this one. Did a nice light trim on his hedges for him. Kind of stepped them down and brought it back up at the end. Kind of cool. He's back there finishing off some grinding. But this street right here, 8. Right on this street. Just going straight on down. There's a group of 3. A group of 3. And then 2 right down toward the end. So we got 1 more right down the road here. And then 1 that we passed because the sprinklers had just turned off, so the yard was soaked. So we'll come back to that one at the end. And that'll be our 13 in here. Okay, so we got 4 done. We got 3 more individuals to do. Wait, 1, 2, 3 more individuals to do. That'll be 7. And then we got a group of 3 and a group of 3. But of the 2 individuals, I think 2 of them might be close enough to park, split the difference, and do the 2 together. So it might be a group of 2, a single, and then a group of 3 and a group of 3. But we're going to do that single one last because the sprinklers were on, so like I said. But it's starting to rain. Thank God, we need to rain so bad. But that's why we're doing singles right now, to see what this weather's going to do. So let's keep on rolling. We're gonna go do these 2 individual ones that might be done as a pair, and we're gonna take it from there. It just poured down rain on us on lawn number 5. Trying to show him how to use the 0 turn down. Letting him just run it down the road here, getting him used to it. And that should be it. Serious storm on us now. We're done enough for this yard. That's 6 down, 7 to go. We got a group of 3, a group of 3, and a single. I couldn't do this as a group of 2 together. Oh man, it's pouring. He's getting soaked. Set his towel down for him. Comes round 2. Maybe it's round 3. Let's sprinkle a little bit. This one's probably gonna wipe us out for the day. I mean, that's really coming. That's nasty. But this is lawn 7. We ran up to the store and got some drinks. Kind of killed a little bit of time because it poured down rain on us, as you saw. And we haven't lost the yards yet, but almost. That one there, we're probably going to lose the yard. But we got a group of 3 and a group of 3, so I don't know, man. We'll have to see how things go. But I'm going to go ahead and blow this one off. And we'll just have to see how it goes. it comes. All right, so we go from like 2 weeks of absolutely no rain to everything dying to me being rained out because this next storm that's hitting the window right now that you can probably hear is going to sink my yards. So I'm not gonna, that's why we have Friday. So, that's why I keep Friday pretty open. And then, if I have to, I have Saturday. So I'll do what I can. I kicked him to the curb at his truck there, done mowing for the day. And I just called my neighbor and she said it was pouring. And I'm like, oh no, my birds are outside. I keep them covered and they're against the house under the eaves, so it's not bad. But it's their first storm. If the rain stops early enough, there is a possibility of me doing my yard, my neighbor's yard, and her neighbor's yard, and getting those 3 off the schedule, or at least those 2 off the schedule, which would then make of the 14, 15 that I was supposed to do today, that would then make 9, right? Yeah, that would make 9. And that would leave 2 groups of 3 for us to knock out in the morning, and then just pick up the day tomorrow, just a little bit later than normal, and still probably get done at a relatively reasonable time. So it's all right. It just sucks because today would have been an epic financial day if I could have got these last 6 done, but that's okay. That's all right. Doo-doo happens. Hey guys, we got destroyed today with the rain. I mean, it just came down buckets, and it's 4:18 and it's still coming down buckets. We needed this rain so bad. I said it this morning. I said, God, we need it to rain. Sorry about the wiper noise. Not much I can do about it. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but I don't watch other people's lawn service channels because I don't want to see a topic that somebody talks about and then kind of feel like I have to answer that because I completely disagree with everything that person just said. There's channels out there that are going to insist that you have a website, and I'm going to insist possibly the same thing, possibly not the same thing. You get to a point of it becoming like personal. I want my subs to get the proper information about different topics. And who's to say that I am the authority on that information? Well, I am. I'm to say that. I'm going to say I'm the authority because I'm a successful business. But guess what? So are they. And so they're the authority. So in their mind, they're the authority. In my mind, I'm the authority. And if they have an opinion and I have an opinion, if they're not the same opinions, but we're watching each other's channel, guess what? You're going to have a clash. And why are you going to have a clash? Because people start fighting over subs. And it's a big whoop-de-doo with some people about subs. Subs will come. And I have subs in the lawn community. I have subs that skateboard. I have subs that have nothing to do with lawn care. I have subs in all different areas. I have people that write to me that say they don't own a business, but they enjoy my channel. They appreciate my honesty. They like my life. They, whatever. And that's what I'm going for with my channel. It's not just about cutting grass. It's not just about how to do this or how to do that. That's in there because that's my life. That's my job. That's what I do. But my channel, I want my channel to be more than that. And I don't want to get caught around the same topics as everybody else and really going nowhere with my channel and just giving you guys the same stuff. You know, and in the same week. I don't want to do that, you know. So I want to make sure that every vlog that I give you is 100% original content. It's not, I got no influence from any other channel in this industry at all, whether they got 1 sub or they got 50,000 subs. They do what they do, and I do what I do, and I'm just trying to provide you guys with a vlog. And you know, what is a vlog, you know? So I just want to have fun. I just want to share my life, and I share my business. And you know, and like I said, I don't know where this is going to lead. I just want it to be a fun journey, and I don't want to be upset that somebody is questioning something that I may have said. Like for example, I do a video on invoicing's a hot topic, right? I do a video on how I invoice and why, and then somebody else comes back and does a video on how they invoice and why, and they use me as an example as to why they don't do it that way. Well, that's going to hurt my feelings. That's going to piss me off because my way works. If it didn't work, I wouldn't be vlogging with you right now because I'd be out doing something else because I'd be a broke bastard. I wouldn't have any money. But I happen to have a very successful business. And, well, it's raining, so I wouldn't be out mowing right now anyways, but I mean, I'd be out doing something to build my business up. Well, what I do works. So, you know what I'm saying? But what they do works. And so I don't want to put down anybody else's ideas or theories or thoughts, and I don't want anybody putting mine down. And the best way that nobody can put me down is if I don't hear anything that anybody is saying. And the best way that I won't give content that's just been spoken about is if I don't hear the influence from others delivering content that I think I can deliver better, and then all of a sudden I'm giving you content that has just been spoken on. That car don't crash. Okay, good job. So that's why I don't watch other lawn service channels, and it's nothing personal against other lawn services. I just, you know, I just don't. What I find interesting is how can I give you a better vlog experience? How can I increase my editing? How can I increase my music? Where can I get more music? Where can I get, you know, different views, not just views of my lawnmower, but views of a community. Maybe, you know, views of different things that are going on in my community. Maybe some time-lapse photography of Savannah. Maybe I could put some time-lapse photography in at the beginning or at the end of my vlogs. It doesn't have to be a personal vlog. It could be my business vlog. It's Savannah. It's trimmers. It's trimmers in Savannah. And, you know, I wouldn't come up with these ideas. I wouldn't have these thoughts, and I wouldn't be experimenting if I was bent around the axle with what Joe Schmo is saying on his lawn service channel that completely contradicts something that I said 2 days ago. And oh, by the way, they happen to be a subscriber of mine. So did they just watch my channel and now they're using my content and they're actually saying something negative or comparing, or, you know, I don't care. Does it happen? Of course it does. But I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to know about it. The only thing I want to know is if somebody's downloading and re-uploading my videos and trying to do their own. Then I'm going to copyright claim their asses and get their channel shut down. But other than that, you know, whatever. It is what it is. Last year I started getting caught around that crap. And, you know, and if I didn't break away from that, if I didn't stop that, if I didn't restart myself and restart my channel and restart my videos and restart my vlogs and learn all the new editing tricks and all the things that I'm starting to do now, I would be no better off than where I was, you know, I wouldn't be growing my channel. Let me put it to you like that. And I want to grow my channel. I want to increase my community. Not the community. My community. Those that watch me. Those that enjoy me. You know, that's why I'm here. Because I like you. I want you to like me. And I enjoy what I do with you guys. I enjoy learning, and I enjoy shock value. I enjoy putting up videos, you know, learning new edits. Sunday, I must have worked for 4 hours, or maybe 3 hours on that damn video where I cloned myself, you know, and that was something that was so important to me that when I watched my first rough draft of it, once I had it all done and I saved it in high def, and then I put it up on my computer and I watched it in full screen, I literally was jumping up and down in excitement at how cool that was and that I did it. And you know, and that's why I do this. I want to do things that I learned from completely different people, completely different channels, and completely different genres. For example, short film producer Casey Neistat of New York City. Casey Neistat. You guys need to look him up. C-A-S-E-Y, probably N-E-I-S-T-A-T maybe? I don't know. But if you just do a search on YouTube for Casey, C-A-S-E-Y, I'm sure the Neistat's going to come up. If I remember, I'll link to it in this description. That guy is a freaking god with software editing and stuff like that, and aerial views with his drones and the music. He uses SoundCloud, so he must buy it, you know, he must download the music and buy it for 10, 12 bucks, and he uses that. You will be completely, he probably has about 500 uploads, and you can watch every single upload and be amazed at the end of every single video that he does, these short little videos that he does. Incredible workmanship that he puts into these videos. And he has a whole team. He has a studio now, but you can go back years and years and years in his library. You can go back a few years and you can look to see the progression. And I tell you, the guy is absolutely freaking amazing with what he does, and I'm learning a lot from him. He's not a how-to guy, but I sit down and I watch, and I don't just watch for the content and go, okay, that was some interesting stuff. I'm looking left, right, maybe on the camera that would be right, left. I'm looking all over, and I'm looking at everything that he's doing. I'm looking at the jump cuts that he's doing, and I'm learning how to do jump cuts. I'm looking at like different views that he does with different cameras. That's pretty cool. I don't ever see cloning in anybody's videos. I know that it can be done, obviously, and I did it. But I don't really see anybody cloning. So, you know, maybe we could start something new with that. I don't know. I don't want people getting upset if they don't ever see me watching their vids and commenting and stuff like that. It's only because I just want original content, and I don't want you to influence me as a creator. I don't want to be influenced to do a video on something. I just want it to flow natural, and whatever happens, and that's what the video is going to be at the end of the day. And, you know, if it's a good video, it's a good video. If it's not a good video, it's not a good video. But I can't fake it. I'm not going to lie about it. It is what it is. It's what happens. So, joke of the day, okay? Cindy of Florida presents the joke of the day, and or sponsors the joke of the day by taking time out of her stressful day, which everybody needs to congratulate Cindy today for negotiations on a school that she or schools that she was working with against lawyers. She did fantabulastic. So everyone congratulate Cindy, please, in a comment, and thank her for the joke of the day. What has 10 letters and starts with gas? What has 10 letters and starts with gas? Automobile. Duh. This vlog is over. Have a good night.